Hi all, today I'm going to show you how we can use Power BI functions, custom functions to custom format a few of the columns in a Power BI grid. For example, I have sales data as we are seeing on the screen now, but here it is basically grouped based on different regions and the Q1 and Q2 for each quarter also we have for each region. The problem is that the target for each of this region may be different, so we cannot generalize this. For example, if in Power BI we already have some options to custom format, so if you go to format tab here, and if you can see that custom formatting is there, I can select the column that I want to format, for example Q1 here. Then for background color I can switch on the formatting. So if I switch on it, you can see that it has automatically put some colors. It is basically takes 70,000 as the maximum and 2,000 as the minimum. So it color codes the values basically considering 70,000 as the maximum and 2,000 as the minimum. So the highest values near to 70,000 gets green color, and the lowest since 2000 some values around 2000 to 8,000 or 10,000 gets red, and whatever in the middle gets black color. So it is all taken automatically, but this may not work always, since I said like the target for each of them will be different. So if you have some advanced options here, if I select that, you can select the color scale which is currently selected. You can go with red to green, but the value is basically based on Q1, so you have no option to look for what is there in the region and basically format that. But also you have some rules on as well as you have some field values. But rules also, if you go with rules, then still again the rule can be based on the value of Q1 or a particular column alone. You cannot look back to the region, what's the value region. So for that, so here you can see that I want this to consider the region also, so that if it is east, then then it should be green for 70,000. For north, 8,000 should be within the target, so it should be green. Like that I can now mention here. So that is for that we need to build some custom functions. So if you can go here again, you can see that the rules are there. The rule again, you can select Q1 or Q2 or whatever column. So we can select only one column and one field, and that field everything will be based on that particular value of the particular field. So that may work for me all the time. So you just go back to this one. So for that, I'm just turning off it for now. So for that, I'm going to create a new table. For that, I just go for enter data here. So I'm just going to create a table which we can hold the colors for each of the cells which I need to format. For example, I'm putting a new column as say region, the same as what we have in the original data. Then I create two columns, Q1 color and Q2 color, and then I'm going to enter the values for each of them. Say I'm selecting east, the color of Q1 for east should be say green, like that. I'm putting some color for Q2, green, yellow or red, like that. I'm just going to do that for north, south and east as well. Let me take yellow, red. I'm putting some random colors here. So south, green, say yellow, and then east. Oh, sorry, west. And then I have red and yellow. So I just changed the name of this table to call it as say color codes, and I load it. So you can see that now we have the new table ordered up here. So basically, based on the values of that table, I just need this Q1 and Q2 to be formatted. So uh, so if I okay, so I just go to edit the table, so that I just want to create a function. So if I go in the edit, I can select the table color codes, and I'm going to create a copy of this one, not duplicate but as reference, because whenever the value in the original table changes, I want this to be, or this also to be changed. So I'm going to rename it to get it called as say get color codes. So color codes, yeah, get color codes. I'm putting get color codes. Get color codes. I just put that. Now I want this value to be filtered based on the region. So for that, I'm creating a parameter. So I just go to manage parameters. Then I select new parameter, and I'm creating a new parameter with the name, say region, because I need to filter by region, and type text. And the default value, say I'm just giving as east, and click OK. Now if I can see, if a new parameter is created with the default value east, now I go back to my reference table, and I'm going to filter region by this, using this particular new parameter region that I'm created. So I go to text filters, equals, then I have an option there to put a value there, but instead of putting a value, I'm going to create put the value of the parameter. I'm going to mention to use the value of the parameter. So the parameter already came up because I have only one parameter, otherwise you can select that from the list here. So I select a region here. So it will be automatically, basically the region column in the table will be automatically filtered based on the value of the region parameter. So you can see, since I have mentioned it as east as a default value, it automatically filters. So that is it. Now I'm going to make this as a custom function. So right click on that, and you can select create function from the menu. So it will automatically convert this into a function. So I can give a name of the function. So I give, say, get color codes, but the problem is that get color codes is the name of a table that we already have. So I just name it to get color code, and it knows that the parameter is region because the table already has the parameter, so it automatically selects that as the parameter here. So you can see, like, this is I'm creating a function with parameter region, one parameter region. So you can see that it automatically creates a folder with the same name as we have given for the function, and it put all of them, all the other related elements in that particular folder. For the reference table is there, the parameter is there, also the function. You can see the function is created here. So if I click on the function, then I get an option to just invoke the function. So I can give the region, which is a parameter, and I just say south and invoke. You can see that the data is filtered based on the function is called, and it returns the values for that. So you can see in the address bar that how this function is called. I'm just copying this for now because this is how the function is called. So I just delete this table which is created as a part of invoking the function. Now I go back to the, I just close this one, and I go to the table again. So if I go to the custom formatting, so I know now that if I select Q1 here and switch on this one and go to advanced settings, so I know that we still need a field in this table uh, uh, to define what is the color for each of the cells. So for that, I just need to bring the two more columns into my sales data table for what is the color for Q1 and Q2 for each of the rows. For that, I just go to edit query again, and now I select the sales data table, and now I just go to the add column tab. One second. Okay, one second. Okay, add column tab, like here, and you can go to, so say select add column, then I go to invoke custom function. Make it bigger. Now I select invoke custom function. Then it asks me for the name of the new column that will be created as a part of this function call. So I just rename it to say Q1 color, and then I need to select the function that I'm going to call. I have only one function, and it automatically knows that it takes a parameter, and it asks me to select the column which will be passed on as the parameter, as the value for the parameter. So I automatically selected sales region here. So that means, like, this function, when for each row or for Q1 colors, the new column created, it will automatically call this function, passing the value of sales region field as the value for the region parameter. So just click on OK, because here it is coming as table, because we know that the output of the function call was a table with three columns: region, Q1 color, and Q2 color. So to get that, so I just need to, but I just need the value for Q1 color. So if I go to advanced editor, you can see that how this is called. You can see that this add a new column with Q1 color for each of the rows. It is calling the function, passing the sales region as the parameter to that. So now I want to get the value of Q1 color from that table cell. So I just need to expand this one. So click on that icon on the header of the particular newly created column. So it will show me all the columns available there. So I just need Q1 color, which is what I need here. And I can select whether I need this to be prefixed with the actual type, but I'm selecting this because it's already named as Q1 color. So if I click OK, since the Q1 color was already there, it just named it as Q1 color 0.1. So I just rename it. I just double click on that one and remove that dot one. You can see that that is added as a new step in the on the right side. Okay, and this I want to do the same for Q2 as well. Go to add column, invoke custom function, and name it as Q2 color. Then select the function, then select sales region as the value for the region. Click OK, then expand this one and select Q2 color in this case, and no prefix, and okay. Now I just need to rename that to Q2 color. So now I have two more columns in the table to show what color need to be there for Q1 and Q2. So I can now go ahead, I can close this one, and I can close this one and go to the custom formatting again, and I can now color code Q1 and Q2 based on the value of this new field. So I just select field value here, then for the column I go to sales data, then Q1 color. I select that one, the first summarization as first. I'm leaving it as it now. Now you can see that it is changed basically based on the colors that I have put in the color codes table. So now I go for Q2 the same way. I select Q2, switch on the background color formatting. Now go to advanced settings, then I select field there. Now I select sales data color, Q2 color, and first I leave it like that. Okay, then you can see that Q1 and Q2 are basically color coded based on what I have mentioned in the color codes table. So, but here you can see the north 8000 is yellow, which is nearer to the target, but 8500 is red. That is not logical. So I just want to make this 8500 into green. For that, we now know that what we need to do. We need to go to the color codes table and change the value. So I just go to edit query here. I select the color codes table, the original table, and I cannot change there because I need to go to the source. Now I select say north Q2 red. I'm going to change this to green and click OK and close this one and see the magic. When it is updated, refreshed, the color is changed from red to green. See, so this is how we can use some of the techniques. This shows how we can create a custom function with parameters, and how we can call that function in a table, and how we can use that in a grid for custom formatting. So I hope that you all enjoy this video. If you have any questions or comments, just put that in the comments box below, and I will come up with a new video. Till then, bye bye.